In the where? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh dear. Yeah, we made crack together.
Oh yeah.
I still have like 2 crack rocks. Yeah, I gave him one. Oh, now I have to update my gold counter so I don't forget how much gold I have. Now I have 3 gold and 6 silver.
Oh no. Wait, hold on. I have something else.
Better for you guys if
What?
If
What just happened?
Hugo didn't catch your scent though, right? Probably better if someone not associated with you investigated him.
I suppose if it's dangerous.
Are you volunteering?
Isabel,
That sounds
allow
quite
me
fun.
to bring forth an idea. Only
Of
they
course.
will hear it, no one else follow.
Nox.
Oh.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, very quickly. Please. I believe that man right over there is Desmond, or is tied to Desmond. I will explain later. However, right now we need to be very careful about what information we divulge to him. I will explain afterwards.
I have
The one use will be
no reason to talk to him.
from the... Good. Then just make sure that you be careful around him and don't reveal anything that needs to be revealed. That's all.
Okay.
Hey,
You sound like you need rest.
Cass.
I am
when you're free,
resting.
could you please come to the
Just wanted to say hi
to
to
the
you.
docks?
Yeah.
Gotcha, we'll do. Okay. And I'm being called somewhere. Once I'm done with this.
What does that even say?
Okay.
Hands off.
I don't know. Is that uncommon?
That pulls out.
I don't think so.
No.
It feels like it's trying to be uncommon, but it's not.
Actually, I've been quick.
Oh, hey.
Nox.
Oh,
This
That's
is
not-
made by Ichigo. This
I know you.
Hey,
takes your
well,
hand, This is a
teach your
bow.
class with
and
bones.
if you take it, and you don't have to
Oh, thanks for that.
open your
Yeah.
arms and
Wait, with the frog or with the bones? No, you just said bones. Yeah, I know how to
You're
break
welcome.
bones really well now. Well, I kind of always did. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of cheated there. Do you have any bones to chew on?
Not at this
Very well.
moment.
Oh, okay. Man, I haven't had a good bone to chew on in a while. Oh well. I gave you one. I just set off for sticks.
But I
You
can make
did?
a
Fuck.
request if that
Oh yeah, you
is
did.
something that you
I
want.
forgot. Wow. My teeth feel so fresh.
Are you absorbing the power of the bones into my bones?
Man, I feel so small. Can't reach out at all. Can't look pure. Frustrating. Just here to oh, I don't know. You're nearby, I guess. Say hi, check in. Check in, say. Grass City is a big, big place. Here I can always check the Smith. Or the beach, maybe. Usually at the beachfront. I'm announcing my presence from a distance this time. Hello, Rosa.
Hello.
How have you been?
Okay.
Hmm.
Just given a bottle of vodka randomly.
Was it by Ivan?
Yes.
I assume he's the only one that has the vodka here.
Oh, then Heard was busy with works.
Yeah. I called away earlier.
Zink said was very busy, and you had asked help for others. So
We'll go with
hoping
that.
work not too hard.
We'll go with that. It wasn't too hard, it just had me busy for a day.
And I've just been sitting here. Talking to other people never spoke before, and now just sitting because feet hurt.
Any business?
Business, no, since it's not area normally. No, can Tread haven't spoken to the king. Always ask before business.
Well, you talked to that man there. One that's
Yeah,
always on
said
fire.
to talk later today.
Right, today was a funeral.
Plus side, and plus side is able to comprehend infernal, so can actually speak better.
Hmm.
Get box.
Right. One of my constructs grabbed it, and I didn't grab it myself. Apologies.
Oh, still got an end?
Haven't had the chance to look inside it.
Seems like having a bad day, so made little gift to try and help feel better.
I was dealing with the plague by myself. It was tiring.
Wouldn't know how to deal with plague, so better than I.
That's why I didn't want you near me at the time. I was dealing with someone that was infectious.
It's fair. It's nice seeing another port. Haven't seen many since started travel.
This is the one thing that this demi-plane has going for it. Coastline.
Is something bothering?
No, I'm just having to take it slow. I really tired myself out, so I'm not really as active right now. Trying to hold back on casting anything for a few days.
I don't understand magic to extent you do, but I know few spell. Just few.
Never took you for the caster type.
Only learnt few, so could help protect caravans when needed.
Resourceful.
Also learnt when healing those in caravan injured and if low on medical, at least had an option. But the people today have been private conversation.
I walked past one when I came back in. Is that a private conversation as well?
Don't know. Heard it was, so haven't ran up or walked up, but also don't know where, so wouldn't walk up anyway. Although last time was here, not here, but other city. Cat person, think someone called Snow randomly hugged.
That would be the one next to Julian. I know them. They're a friend of mine.
Is it some asked if was associate of you, and when said yes, they gave hug and walked away.
Strange.
Yeah. Didn't know them. First time meeting. Don't know what I'm going to do. Vodka.
Could try and sell it.
Possibly. Actually, I had to give. I even had to give twice because first time gave, someone else took away. I didn't actually give vodka twice because first time they common heart. Okay, I'm just gonna say this Inferno because it's gonna be easier. The first time they gave me vodka, someone else took it away and apologized for them. And then they came back and gave it to me again.
You see. Who takes someone's alcohol?
They said their name was Vilnan and they were a friend of Ivan and they apologized for his brashness.
Interesting. Okay.
I told him it's generally not a good idea to take a gift away from someone that someone else gave them. I have a question for a murder. Apparently the individual that the funeral was for, someone was going around investigating a murder, and they asked me if I knew anything about it.
Yes, I see.
I didn't even know it was a murder.
I knew nothing of the man myself.
If I didn't even know it was a funeral.
I mean, it was a funeral. He's dead. even if I didn't know him, you know.
But besides the weird conversations, I've also just had some decent social conversations with individuals. To be honest, I've heard a lot of mixed things about sagacity, so if anything, it might just be pure business standing.
Yeah, it's
Just
not
do
the
mercantile, nothing really else.
I mean, it's too chaotic to have anything other besides business standings here. Not a good place. Not the best place.
Considering someone when I was sitting on the wall in the swamp because they wanted people to keep an eye on there and I just happened to be nearby. Alright, well, I'm learning about the Glass City and the reason why they made a deal with the demon. Definitely not a good look on the town if there is a reason why a person makes a deal.
Yeah. My contracts are all weird and that sort of deal.
I ran into Zink earlier and he told me that you were resting.
Yeah. Got called away back to home, so I had to deal with that for a little bit.
That's fair.
Got some food in me that I came back once I was resting a bit.
It's nice to sit by water again. I never asked, what is your job? If you're okay to share that.
I help keep people safe by destroying monsters. Like a book. Like on those many books we used to read. Someone who helps take down the monsters that not the average man can face.
You did always say that you were going to do that.
And then, well, the Mage College got in, and that's what I actually went and did. But hey, look, we got the best of both worlds eventually.
I just got to paid. You still carve dolls?
On a much bigger scale, yes. I make constructs, actually. Some of them walk around for me when I'm not available. Watch things from me.
Okay, good.
Mm.
When she and I fought back in the day,
I'm familiar with the wooden dolls too, bigger ones.
Yes, now they're made out of porcelain and metal and sometimes little gears. circuit boards. Well, those were an interesting thing to learn and pick up. Highly advanced things.
Yeah, I feel like if I ever get a good stock of porcelain, I should let you know.
It would help. I have resources to buy it myself, but a discount here or there wouldn't hurt.
If I get anything like that, I will let you know. I had porcelain for a stock for a time, but it got sold in a different town.
The thought's appreciated, Rose. The thought's appreciated.
It's something that you've continued from childhood. The least I can do is help. And some of the little wooden dolls you left behind, some people are cherishing. Some of the little wooden dolls that you left, some people have paid a pretty amount of coin for at least just one.
At least they're valuable to someone. Worth the best.
And then they...
I never saw them
I
as
think
the
Zinc has
best.
one, actually.
He gave Zinc one of my dolls.
It's one of the ones that you made that were more articulated.
Does he know it's mine?
No.
Oh yeah, that's kind of funny. Pretty sure he is here. Well, I don't even know what to refer to them as. I guess he is still here somewhere.
Unless I saw
Where
that
the
he
fuck
walked
was
off
their
with
giant
someone
smoke
named
bomb?
Seth.
Yeah, never mind. Walked off with someone
They
named
walked
Seth.
off. Yep, Seth. Something about dreams.
I see.
But yes, since he is a jester and he does a lot of trade, he traded me something interesting for it.
What'd you get?
Oh, what did I get? Give me a moment.
Gotta go.
What? What? I might need to check on that.
Please take care.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, it was just down there.
Oh, alright, then we'll just fucking go back up there then.
Just sit right here. Just sit right here.
Go to the... Hey, water. I'm gonna go down to the bar.
Okay, so you're
And
okay.
then Adderall.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
They
no,
are
I'm
fine. They just
I'm totally
learn.
fine.
You made me run
I'm
up all
learning.
those stairs, made me work.
You have one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got really crazy news, and I don't know how to feel about it.
What's the news?
That is a wonderful.
Why is your hair red?
Foreplay.
Oh, you've been taught more of the arts. I see.
What?
Did you get to reading that book I told you to read in the Glass City yet?
No, they don't have
It's an art?
You know,
I mean,
it's
yes,
there's a whole book
technically.
about it.
I got 3 books!
Right now, what is going on?
They got
Okay.
Why are you blue?
they got Julian's book of
That's not
sex ed.
zinc, never mind.
Okay, you
Oh,
have the
gosh.
sexual education book, you have the Kama Sutra. What's the third book?
What's the Kama Sutra?
They don't.
I told you to look for it.
They don't have
intermediate,
that.
I
and
told you to
advanced
get the
book.
book, remember? When we were catching fish the first time? I gave you
I'm not
homework.
tested not to because he said it would be a surprise. Little did I know that the surprise was going to be foreplay. I didn't even know what that was until I read this book that Julian just handed me.
Luckily, I don't have anything
I'm flustered right now.
No, I'm
Yes,
not.
they are.
Shut up.
Yes,
Shut up.
yes, they are. They're very.
Okay,
Let me
but
know if you
again,
need any help as well, Tani.
why is your hair red? It's usually blonde.
I could say a lot of things are different.
You're Catherine, aren't you?
That would be correct.
Ah, apologies, Madame Beaumont.
You're
Suppose there is more signs. You have more real eyes.
Knox, was it? How was your trip in hell?
Fine, I suppose.
Curious that. I was always curious about the way mortals tend to finance their souls as currency. I suppose that is a non-refundable source of energy.
I've never sold my soul away. I don't do that.
So it was a half-made commitment. Fair enough.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
As many don't.
no, that's for me.
You must be the one referred to as
Let us know.
Anyway, but if you want alcohol, you know I always have some.
So
I just
is
grabbed
it
something
by
from the counter.
chance one of those days?
It's definitely one of those days.
Okay. When in need.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes. Mix it in. You can mix it in.
She stole it.
You're not
What do you guys
drinking.
get?
No!
What do you?
Drugs.
Not Nox. What did you just give them?
Well, you see, this is what we call edibles, Julian.
Oh no.
Stress.
Fair enough.
When you're just not wanting to think
Apparently.
anymore.
Drink to bother or non-alcoholic.
Yeah, I tried.
No.
Apparently, I found one. Were you there when? Yeah,
Wait a
yeah, you were
second,
there when
wait
all of
a
a sudden they
second.
gave me They gave the weird wood.
He,
Were you there when they gave me the weird wood?
No, but like,
No.
and ladylike.
I don't
Yeah.
really like it.
Apparently, there's a fey wood that yeah, can make me apparently as their words high as a kite. So,
I got a new type of
Similar
wood
thing.
from the underworld when I went down there.
Didn't know you cared similar things.
what'd you get?
It's called what was it? I think it's infernal ebony.
Oh. Fair enough, I suppose.
I got it for Norn because I made a deal with him that I would get him supply
Takes
if I
off the
went down
mask.
there and he gave me a potion.
for 3 fucking
seconds, it's already on
my nerves.
I was treated to weird wood today, and apparently it made me.
funny
And
thing.
from what what my wife told
You
me.
know how
High
I'm
as a kite.
ice?
So,
One of the infinities is fire.
definitely something that I'm gonna probably work into my smokes.
Not only what I know is living in wood.
Despite being ice tiefling, one of my affinity fire.
I mean, that technically
that's
goes
what you
for
get everything out of,
heat
so
affinity.
that makes
I'll
sense.
take into him.
Fire
Ava,
water.
if you can come over here for a second.
How's catnip too? Good, bad?
Yeah.
My perfect plan. You see, he has something lit up on in his hand.
What is it?
So effectively, at one point, if it ever comes down to it,
There's your
we'll get,
buzz.
we'll just all have just like a
Mila?
combination of like,
Adeline?
I'll have
You better
some
not be high.
weird wood, you're gonna have some catnip, and then we'll just sit.
That's a 4.
Is she drinking?
Secondhand smoking is a killer. Anyway.
I don't think that study's come out yet.
Secondhand smoke is a hell sign. That's the better term. Secondhand smoke is a hell sign.
Proof, Julian says, with 40 cigarettes sticking out of his head.
I mean...
Okay, 39 more.
I have a.
Damn, that's crazy.
Smokes 5
Maybe we
packs of
should go
cigars
at
to
the
build up
table.
Deadeye. Sorry, I had to do
I
the
just
ones.
don't have any for it
Sorry,
right now.
time's up.
You're just like, I need a new one. I need a new one.
Nah.
Of course.
Offer
Why
to
not?
take a
If you're
phone
gonna
with
be
yourself.
here,
It does
why
your
not?
voice sound so good.
Go.
I hear what you
I'm
mean
not
by
gonna touch
the
you.
getting
But
water
this
out
is
of them.
not zinc.
They do sound like they have just like water in there.
I wanted to talk
You're
to
sloshing
Zinc
around.
for
Copy or
once.
something.
For once, I wanted to talk to Zinc and they're unavailable. That is highly unfortunate.
I will come up with a name as Forte. However, given the current circumstances, we will be talking more soon.
Oh,
Hello, Ash.
okay.
Recently, very
That sounds a bit concerning out on it.
my apprentice even gave me.
If I had a nickel for every time that somebody said something remotely ominous to my sister, I'd be a fucking rich man.
So can I, like, speak with Zinc?
Okay.
Scooch a little bit. I was moving you. I was helping you. I was helping you.
I gathered what I needed. Of course, I will lend the puppets to you once
No.
more.
No, yeah, that sounds like a fucking lie.
Great.
You look high. You talk. I think you're high.
Do we have zinc back? Zinc.
You have
Its own existence.
Hi, Julian.
Hello again.
Have you tried this stuff?
Zinkity.
I have multiple
Remember,
times.
remember. Different reasons.
Zink.
You,
Oh, zinc.
I'm the dream with that.
Why does he do that so
I am
often?
Satch, but I am not.
She's a real pain in my metaphorical neck. Sorry, where was I?
He's right behind you.
I want
I'm
to
a
talk
puzzle
to you
made
about
without
something that I was
Literally
told.
not how that works.
Of the table.
I don't know.
Talking.
Fucking
We
find out.
shall do that.
I am
Hold on
told
a
you
second.
bought one of
I need
my
to come up
old
with
designs
good
from my
method
friend here.
To explain this to people, it's very difficult.
Marionette.
Oh, yes,
I bought one of my dolls.
So you're braiding my hair.
Something like
I was gonna say my hair's already braided, so it can be up in the hairstyle that I have it.
I can't
Right.
I'm unbraiding
One of my
that.
much earlier designs.
That
I'll
takes
admit.
me so long, and I don't have Taz to do it for me right now. Please.
I'm not too good at it.
No, I'll braid it and have your mom braid it for you.
By the way, Ava,
It's nice.
Mom and
feeling after the other day, by the
father.
way.
You want it back?
Doing alright?
Father.
No, it was fine. I
Depends
just wanted
on
to
which one
see
you're talking about.
Okay.
how I was doing.
I was going to try and find Kit.
You see that it is kept in good condition.
Oh, did you know
I
that
had
earlier
lots of
today she went to
prototype
hell?
designs when younger.
Oh yeah, I did also go to hell.
And they are now
Yeah, that she did.
You're having eventful days that you probably shouldn't be having.
Oh,
absolutely not. Yeah.
I went to hell. I went to a creepy forest
Well, you didn't
where
have
things
to
talk to me. Well, talk to us. It was great.
Let you use me for an experiment.
Same, Ox.
Yes.
Same.
This is very sudden, so forgive me, but...
What?
I'm so glad that you're alive!
I barely know you.
Did I miss this
True.
too?
You're well, then, so you're important to me.
Okay.
He's saying he loves you, Nox. Accept his love. God.
Die?
No.
No!
You doing your joints there?
No! I meant that they were lost, and I was worried we weren't gonna find them. Is that your stress hinge?
Makes
I believe.
no sense from what told
Down here.
earlier.
Stories get confused, you know, you write it up from flair. Did you grab me a fork from over there or something?
Then asked what the work now it was lost?
Yeah! Well, what's a work? We couldn't find them afterwards. Hence why we had to
You
go
know
search
what
for
seems
them.
right now seems like a good time?
See him lift up the plate, jam the fork in, twist something a couple times, then take the fork back out and put the plate on.
You have a fishing rod on its back.
I collected it before you left.
Yay.
Remind me
I haven't seen it
to
in
change some of
forever.
those out. They're
Do
getting
it.
corroded.
Fishing.
I believe.
You've been going out in the rain.
The rain's been
Don't hurt
kinda
my brother,
going
though.
out on me.
I will be very
Makes sense.
careful.
Figure something out for that.
Now, where did they go? I don't see them over here.
This feels a lot weirder now that I have like wounds there.
Of course.
No, I don't put it past minimum of 15 people. I must have them ground because it is very small.
What? What?
Is that
Oh,
glitter?
look, a catfish.
Hey, what's up?
That is not catfish.
You were possessed for a
I
second.
believe this is a game of
can't hear you.
blocks reference.
Oh, that.
I see.
Out of my control. Though I promise. Nothing bad.
Oh, I know what I got. I caught ocean plot. That makes sense.
Why do they call it?
Oh.
It seemed like thing to be a
The way
problem.
that goes.
I chew by a dead ox. I thought you were part of ocean, ox.
You thought I was okay. I will laugh at your joke when you learn to fucking talk. What are you saying?
They said something ocean plot, and they said, "Aren't you a part of that?"
Oh,
Well,
right.
how did you become a jester? Because they said they're your parent, but they're not a jester. I thought you
But
kind of passed
anyway,
down your
so
occupation to your kids. and
we're all
stuff.
here. We're all
Well, to be fair,
Some people we have.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
magical
it's
fish.
your banger if you wanted to be. Doesn't mean you have to be.
Thankfully.
It's a magical
I wish I was fucking dead. Possibly.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Not when they said that you're suicidal.
My kind. We look very similar.
Yes.
It's just part of our
You're suicidal.
Charm.
if you will.
Who said that?
Yes.
Was it you? Did you say?
He tried to run away versus the Two-Face first.
Why is this
Come here,
dude wrong?
for a second. It's an enchanted rock that connects to the elemental plane of water.
Oh, is that what is that bait for masters?
Yes, it's the master's bait.
I've seen that before. I've heard it's great.
Time to see what I'll catch using it.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna put your hair up or cut it.
Hey, Ava. Miss Ava.
Yes?
Do you mind if I fish in you using this bait?
Masturbate? Sure.
Cool.
Thanks. Sorry, I just
I'll line this up perfectly.
I think it's bedtime. Oh.
Understand. Oh, okay, bye, Elias. Damn.
I've never heard Elias's voice go so deep.
Nox, I swear to the hells in which you just came from, if you fish up another bomb, I'm kicking you right back down there.
That will be very upsetting. Alright, let's see if I fish up a bomb.
Has been a bomb.
Is that a dolphin?
It's a raw swordfish.
Her spleen.
It's not even a live
Look,
swordfish.
it's a kidney.
What's a spleen?
It's not even just a swordfish. It's a processed raw swordfish.
I'm sure you need it.
Raw swordfish. What?
Hello?
I don't know.
Could kiddo have it?
Here.
She likes family.
Finally, peace and quiet. What?
If you'd like, I can also just roll for how tasty it is, just because I have no idea. Actually, I don't know how tasty swordfish is.
What? You gonna do it again? Go ahead. Oh my god!
You're the fucking sad swan
really
to
lucky.
Alex's head. Jeez.
I rolled a nat 20. That's gonna
I'm
be
the
tastiest fish you've
archmonger.
ever
I know how to handle my rod.
And also because it's a swordfish, it's a
I'm
large
uncomfortable with
fish,
that
so
sentence.
you've literally got nat
I don't
20.
know why.
Holy fuck.
With the amount of
I'm like an
sexual
ethereal
education that I've had today,
level.
I don't know how I feel about it.
A
Sorry, not sorry.
Stethlocanthus.
Julian, for the record, if I ever had to sit through sex ed with you, I'd kill myself. I'm so sorry.
That bad! What the fuck?
It wasn't against you,
Does
it's
it
just
sound
getting
like
it from you.
Is it just because it's me?
Pretty much. Like, imagine if you went
You
to like
are
a new
the
kingdom
bar.
and the king sat you down and gave you sex ed. It's like within the first couple weeks.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that king would be pretty cool anyway. But, and also, I have books for this, so I don't have to sit down and teach you. You can just
Ego
read.
is going.
What the
Ego,
fuck?
it's just...
What the fuck am I looking at?
It's a mutant rat.
No way that came out of me.
That ain't a fucking rat.
It had to have been from Ox.
It is not a fucking
You may have hit Ox instead on accident.
Should I put it back?
Wait,
Please.
so Ox gave you rats? What the fuck?
Hurry,
Nox,
babies.
put it back, please.
Alright. Let me put it back by throwing it back.
Alright.
Now we'll see what I pull out in return.
Here, wait.
Oh god.
I'm curious. Try this.
Please be
Pull out
gunpowder.
my heart. Please pull out my heart. Please pull out my
No,
fucking heart.
no,
Oh, I'm grabbing something big.
no. What the?
Okay, well that's out there.
You're special. Oh, what the fuck?
What'd you pull out? Why is that so big?
Oh look, my pancreas.
It's a plain sucker. I guess that defines Ox
You don't
good
need it
enough.
anyway.
Yeah.
Damn, of course they get. Oh shit, they got a sucker out of you. Huh.
How the hell did these guys do to make the...
Try to get it. Me eating funny's pinkers.
I need to check check what I have here. Okay, there's my fishing license. Okay, there's that.
What the fuck?
There's my bait. Here's my essence of fish. There's Cecilia.
Cecilia! No!
Half a
Toyota
heart
Corolla.
necklace. I've been looking for the other one for like the longest time. Right. I know. There you go. Bait. Actual bait.
Oh.
Throw it at Julian.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
I mean, it's not
Okay, look, it's not
the
even...
Earth, plane of
It's
Earth.
not even wood.
Please burn the rod. Please burn the rod. Please burn the rod. Please burn the rod. Please.
Please burn the what?
The rod.
Do I have
You got anything,
Inferno
you got
thing.
anything drier for bait?
Don't worry, it'll be dry. Just depends on how close it gets.
Hold on. Like,
Come fucking
sudden
cook.
cat.
Oh.
Sudden cat attack.
hold on, here,
Gimme, gimme.
Here,
Gimme,
hold
gimme.
on,
Is this
hold the
snow?
bait for a hot second. Hold,
That's got a hook on it. That
Yeah,
cat's
it's
gonna
snow.
be
Hold up
really,
the
really
bait.
displeased in a moment.
There you go.
Oh, okay, Julian. This is your first time, so I guess I'll have to explain how this happens. So hook catches on, but nothing. It doesn't hurt, but your body begins to warble. It loses inconsistency
so
like a
fucking much.
waterbed. It's hard to keep balance as something is reeled in.
Would you like help up? Or are you gonna wait here for a moment?
You're fine.
I kinda have my hands under you, so
Malibu.
Fucking hell, that was weird.
Simple fish. I guess.
Why does it look so mad looking at me?
Okay, I mean, shit.
It's snow.
Yeah, I'm gonna not do that again. That
What'd you
was
get from Julian?
Just a halibut.
Oh no, not doing shit again, bitch.
I think Fox is in a prime placing
Ava,
position.
look at snow. Ava, look at snow. Look at snow.
I know, I saw that. Looks like you.
Oh. Pick me up.
Prime position.
Alright,
Launching. I
Oh,
missed.
My god!
There's
no,
my leg.
Callie?
I caught
There's
Kelly's
my leg.
shoe. I'm
If you're
sorry.
trying to fish in my ass, there's not much of that left thanks to her.
Oh yeah, I did take it from your boat. I forgot.
Oops, something from your shoe.
She gave me a skin grab and she stole my ass to do it.
Oh.
We can go. We can go.
What the fuck?
Did you say a pipe bomb? What? Is that an explosive?
Was it another
I'm sorry, hold
bomb?
on. Why is it a cylindrical bomb?
Yeah, you fucking better run.
They got my stock.
King Julian?
They took my stock.
Hi, Snow.
Oh,
Hold on, Sue.
yeah,
You're
this
Urging me
is-
with that.
This
Why
is
are
a
you
very
pushing me?
spicy pipe bomb.
Don't look in. I won't
Pass
look
it.
in.
Son of a- Give me this damn thing. But no, just here. Can I fish it back out of your hat?
Oh my god. Wait. No, it's just your whiskers.
I'm disposing of this.
It's just an that's a good amount of gunpowder, Julian, come on.
He went in Juliana.
Some sort of explosive out of my...
You're an elemental. You can change your gender at will. Don't run that past me.
Okay, I'm not moving.
Yeah, okay, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna have a snack. Hold on.
He's hardly much
He's gonna
reason
fucking
to.
eat the pipe bomb.
Get that stuff off of me.
Are you alright?
Goodness gracious.
Not bad, needs a little more confetti.
There we
Needs
go.
more sulfur.
Get it, get it.
No, he went and ate it.
Not even a
and
good
proceeded
pipe
to
bomb. The
pop it
ratio's off.
It's crazy.
It's weird to see fishing in people.
Julian,
Never seen
I
before.
found there was a slight architectural error with the stairs leading down from like the fucking House of Representatives up there.
So,
Why do
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
Hmm?
there's stairs and then a handicap ramp?
Yes, I am. So, please move out of the way.
I was walking down with the crutch, and I was like, okay, good. It's just like a downward slope, and the second my crutch made contact with it, it just slipped, and I went all the way down.
I don't know why they did that. I think they built the place first and then put the stairs in.
Carefully.
I'm no liar.
And nobody fucking communicated. It's like 200 feet. How did they could have yelled?
Got it.
That was very rude of me.
Nice shot.
I must bid you adieu.
Yes. Take care, Zink.
Don't bite that. Don't bite that, Snow. You're gonna really regret it.
The person I know left besides Julian is someone who is not happy with me.
Ow. Also, pretty.
Your tail keeps swatting him.
It's a swordtail fish.
I know that.
There is not that much mass on there to knock you over.
No.
Alright.
It's like literally 90% air.
I have yet to
Beautiful
fish in
viewpoints.
zinc.
Trying to get it out of my face.
I have a
back.
sparring match to attend to, so I must bid you all adieu for now.
Who's having a sparring match? Where? It's a redfish.
Me? And don't worry about it.
make little hungry.
Is it anywhere in the city, or are you going somewhere else to do it?
I'm going somewhere else completely.
Cool.
Oh,
so you don't
okay.
need to worry about it. You're good.
Alright, cool. Alright, hey Snow, I'm gonna do a little.
That is the city
And also,
that you need to
Nox.
ask. Is it here?
Yeah.
No? Alright.
I'm gonna do a little.
I have
fun,
a
and you can
full
have fun
welcome
and
gift
in-
to welcome you back, if I
This
may.
is smart. I'll give
Okay.
you more fame. I'm just gonna do a little fly around. I'll be right back.
Here we go. I was gonna give you two the second time we met, but things kept coming in rushed. It's gonna offer you a little can. It is armor polish.
I was gonna
Not much
say
open
your
metal, but I'll look at my buckles. I'll show
Fox
you.
rolled
I
a
guess.
1 and a 6.
Well, in your mask.
Find the mask.
Can't have a
No,
shining
for, like,
disposition.
today.
Now, I must bid you all adieu.
That's right, match.
That's okay. So that just means he's
Thank
in
you.
pain. It's not gonna like the recovery process is probably just stopped right now.
Had really
I don't think
bad
it's
rolls.
it wouldn't rescind. It wouldn't rescind though. because it's still that's not how that works.
You are always a menace when you're in my stream, Jaro. Jesus Christ.
Unless you wanted it to, which that's completely fine.
Fucking man, so. Keep smacking me with your tail.
I hate acrylic nails. I need to take these off.
I've only now just realized these are sandwiches in boxes, like metal boxes. Canned sandwiches.
Good for travel.
This one has a pull string on it.
Maybe it gets heat up. Heat room.
How are you feeling?
Me?
Yes, you. I'm looking at you.
Right. I am very tired. And very limited right now.
Reasonably so. I heard that you were in my estate.
Yes. I kind of let snow in. I hope you don't mind. Still trying to
Oh,
learn
I don't
the
mind.
ins
Not
and
at
outs
all.
there. I'm gonna try to keep it calm for the next few days, not really trying to cast much. It's been difficult. I
You
feel
can stay in my
very
estate
small.
as long as you need it.
Everything is I can't rely on my office right now because you used all of the magic there.
We did?
Yes, you did. Power the lens.
Oh.
Used
Sorry?
up my reserve battery. It's gonna take who knows how long to fill back up. No fault.
What did we use that for?
To use the lens to find the hallway to even get to hell to begin with. Remember the whole process. Red had my weird notes, my theories from a while ago.
Oh, yeah, no, they didn't really explain that too much to us. They just kind of said, yeah, it would work. And we just said, yep, sure, Red.
No, look very.
Well, either way, I cannot reliably open my rifts to my office right now. I don't want to risk just turning it off completely.
Yeah, no, you're fine. If you want to stay at the estate, I can get a room prepared if you wish.
If you wish, it's no problem by me. I just sit on the couch.
You want a room as well, Snow? Okay, I'll make a guest bedroom. Well, I'll get a guest bedroom prepared since we already have them. I don't think there's anybody staying in there currently. We have about, I think, 3 guest bedrooms that aren't. Do we? God. No, because Axel got his
in the one every
roommate.
once in a while.
I think you just find whichever one's just open. I don't remember. Oh, I need to look back at that because those are in the certain hall that I don't go into ever because there's no point.
Yes, I'm just taking the next few days slow and forcing myself not to use magic, which limits me severely.
Well, you need it. And it gives you a reason to tell people to screw off if they tell you that they need help.
Yeah. Oh, on that note, however, I've been invited to be on a council of magi. That's interesting.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Like a smaller version of the Archmage's Council. That's very interesting to see that that's been wanting to be made up. Even more so that I've been invited to it.
Is there anything you would specialize in?
I am the epitome of knowledge for most of the mages on Aether. I am the only one besides Rift that is from the college. That actually knows what they do. And even if my wounds limited me from what I could do, I still have that knowledge.
Understood.
Essentially,
well, congratulations.
This is to do what the Mages Guild is supposed to be doing that they aren't doing. I'm more of an advisor role.
You're taking their jobs.
Well, Califax is very busy with whatever he does, and Rift is absent now.
Oh, all right.
So things have been heavily slowed, and most of the mages there don't know what they're doing.
Oh, sounds like you're gonna get real busy though.
And they've agreed that I'm just going to be an advisor for now while I'm resting. So
That's
an advisor
for the
can
best.
still lead the best to the victory, I guess.
You need your rest, and that's all that matters for right now. So take the opportunity while you have it. You've been offered a sabbatical.
I'm taking a specifically magic sabbatical. I'm not going to lie. I will be doing probably physical activity every now and then still.
You better not be fighting.
Spars. Actual spars.
Okay.
I'll even
That's
get a
even testing
lighter
your limits.
sword. I'll even get a lighter sword. So I don't use my great sword.
Okay.
Easy
It's a
enough.
bit
I
better,
think I have
but-
a spare saber. It's light enough.
Even if you
Super
didn't, I'm sure you could
better
take something.
than should when needing rest.
Yeah, you definitely need rest.
Did you know for the longest
Did you
time,
push yourself too hard?
for the longest time I would just use the spell catnap on myself over and over again. It was very efficient. A doctor would squint on me as I'm saying that though. I know they would.
It's part of the reason why I found Shadowfell Flame.
And then I said, "That's not my
Essentially.
wife."
Now this is a good spell to actually use in the heat of combat. I just never use it because there's not a good safe space to use it. It is a mind spell that puts you to sleep for 5 minutes, but it heals your wounds rapidly while you're sleeping.
That's like a good and bad spell. I don't know if that would work on me. I have an anti-siren song ring, so I don't know if that would work.
Well, it's not really
Maybe it would.
charm.
I just had drug that helped sleep for 8 hours.
Oh, if it's a drug, that's different.
Now,
Okay.
mine's magic.
You said it was
You
a-
have the drug.
Oh,
Also, more than likely, if you let
Okay.
it happen, you're probably gonna go past the ring. It's not really trying to charm you or anything.
You two see a gin bottle get snatched from behind the bar, and then a tonic bottle, and then Miss Lady just with a very frustrated face walking away.
oh,
Property violence.
gonna clean that up.
I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
They threw some bottles
Yes.
at Link.
Either she threw one or she.
Bottles? I did not throw bottles, I took bottles. Thank you.
Okay, I was like, either they threw one or one got summoned over towards her. I think it was that one. It was
But why
bottle win.
I thought they got smashed. Never mind.
I also thought they got smashed.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Right, either way.
Don't know.
This spell, it doesn't heal major wounds, but it can begin the process of, well, stitching small ones together. At least maybe giving you the chance of a healed wound. How I mainly use it is, well, it also helps you count towards, you like pretending you've slept for about 4 hours or so.
Are you alright, dear?
In the span of 5 minutes.
Right.
So I never really had much time to sleep, so I'd use that spell a lot
Just a bit of.
to keep
I
myself
usually
going.
well, Valerie isn't really around anymore. I used to have Valerie
And as
get rid of my tiredness. She had some type of spell that could do it. I wish I could learn it. I don't know what it was.
That'd probably maybe be life or growth, depending.
Don't know what Valerie's affinities are.
Maybe.
Don't
What would tiredness fall in for an element in the affinity circle? Tiredness, maybe negative chaos or death?
Let's say like life.
It's a facet of life. There means needs to be absence of death. So if you use paradoxical casting on yourself to take the death out of you, you'd be only left with life. You'd probably feel rejuvenated. Maybe that leads into not feeling tired. Maybe that's it. Who knows?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had to talk with Valerie. I wonder where she's at actually.
I'm always obligated to say, never use a spell alternative for actual healthy countermeasures to your physical and mental health.
So
A lot
repeat
of-
what you said.
I guess.
Yeah. Cat on me. Shoe ghost cat. I'm obligated to say not to use physical or mental alternatives in spells for healthy lifestyles. People sometimes get dependent on calm emotions if they've suffered traumatic events. Addicted to that point. I try my best to make sure that doesn't happen.
I've been told not to do it. At least there was like another instance where I had the opportunity to. I think somebody gave me something else, but I don't remember what it was.
There's also the fact that from a point of view, you can see enforcing someone not to feel emotions is sometimes morally gray. When you think about it. People have the right to feel ways they want to feel.
Mm-hmm.
So, I tend to just try talking to people. Like how I talked to Toma to try and figure out what was wrong with her. That was the whole thing. Makes me, squint my eyes at the glass city more.
Oh, what's up?
Hello, Stephanie.
Hi, Steph.
Hey, what's up, gang?
I had this entire conversation.
Are you what? I'm in a great mood right now. I'm sorry. I'm feeling so good right now.
You guys ever see the flip book of a black guy who's just like fading away into the fucking dark room? That's exactly what I thought of whenever as soon as I saw that.
Here, want a carrot?
Why a carrot specifically?
They're my favorite treat, so I just have them on me at all, like most times.
On a blunt?
Fucking fish. You're literally that pufferfish dog. You're literally that fucking fish.
Nah. Right, okay, I guess. Well, I suppose now that you've asked me.
Not make
Anyway, whatever.
Yes, now I suppose now that you've asked me, I have to regale you with one of my patented Nox opinion stories. Your favorite.
Oh
Today-
wow, would you look at the time? No, I'm joking.
Today's
Sorry, I'm
opinion
sorry.
story. The Glass City. So I'm gonna say sorry ahead of time, Snow. So, context, I told this story once to someone else. Halifax, if you know them. Not Califax, Halifax, my student. After learning they had joined the Cinderquill family. They're no longer a part of the Cinderquill family.
Huh?
I learn a lot of things because I talk to people. Learn things mainly through trying to help, but then I learn things I didn't know before. It makes me re-look at things. One of these people being Tama. Who here knows Tama? I know you know Tama. You
I know
got
that
hit by
one.
your chest plate. Had to deal with that concussion.
I did deal with that concussion.
She concussed you?
She was so well endowed that when she unstrapped her chest plate, it shot off like a bullet.
Oh.
Either way, Tama is Tama. And I have to say that in the most respectful way, because they are a monster. That is no negative opinions or positive opinions. That is what they were. They are from a land where that is what they did. They were a monster. They hurt people. They killed people. That's just who they were. When they came to Aether and they couldn't do anything from the protections, people started going about the things of, we can fix her. And over time, with people that were close to Julian, the beginnings of his family, started trying to help Tama. Eventually, they got Tama to the point where she started feeling those emotions. The longingness for love and happiness, being cherished with family and friends. She was a part of Julian's family and still is, technically. But then she started having issues come up. She has essentially a bloodline curse on her. And people tried fixing that. Her family and friends came to her aid. But when it didn't get fixed in the first few days, when there wasn't any sort of instant gratification, eventually they stopped trying. They stopped talking with her, stopped helping her, and just left her alone. Now people say Tama has anger issues. I think that's a pretty fucking valid reason why. I mean, she had these people that made her feel emotions she had never felt before, that she was now longing to have, and when she needed them the most, they left her. I had this talk with her. And now, you wouldn't believe, I was walking with Tama, walking over the bridge to the river, that's by the training arena. And we have one of Julian's family, we're going to say, one of the familial love comments they always do. And then Tama goes and says, well, why do you keep doing this? I'm obligated because we're family. That was the response.
Huh.
There is no true love in Julian's toxic family. I will state that out loud. He has too many to give them all the proper attention they deserve. And that hurts people. And it's hurt Tama. I see these things and I point it out. When I see people I care about, student, friend, or otherwise, getting the beginnings of being wrapped up in that, I don't want to see them go through that. So it's a reasonable response where I try to have talks with people to let them know what they probably haven't heard. There's so many other things I could point out about this city. So many things, but that was one topic you had asked of me. I'm sorry you heard that, Snow, but it is the truth of how I feel. It was expected.
Didn't know you were so strongly opinionated on this.
I have a lot of opinions on the city overall. Its orders of knights. Its creation. None of this is real. None of it. It's all one big demi-plane. There's no heart and soul put into this. I've seen cities that have taken generations upon generations upon generations for founding and foundations to take place so people could grow, prosper. This was made in the snap of a fucking finger. There is no heart in this place. I keep these things inside because I don't want to break things. When it gets to starting to affect people I care about, all I can see is what they could be going through, that I've heard people go through. And I don't want that to happen to people that I care about. Julian was a bard to begin with. He was always just a bard. He says he was a king of monsters, a king of the elementals. But however way you spin it, for whatever reason, he put that behind him and he left it, whether forcefully or otherwise. What kind of king would do that?
I don't know.
I just stay neutral. I stay neutral and I have my opinions, but I'll never do anything with them except just express them when I feel is necessary. Doesn't affect me. Doesn't affect them. This is a medium where I can come in the evenings to relax with my friends. A place where nothing bad can happen. I can still enjoy the space if my friends are in it. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Wasn't always like this, trust me. I liked Julian as much as everybody else. Things just stacked up. Other points too. Sylvie and her things helped add on to the pressure.
I haven't seen Sylvie in a while.
She is taking time to herself, taking things out and resting. I talked to her maybe a few days ago. Maybe the day prior before I had to take a break from existing for a little bit.
Understood. I'm glad she's still kicking, I guess.
She's actually doing rather good right now and doing a lot of research into, believe it or not, dummy planes.
Okay.
Well, that's for her to talk about if she ever comes back and talks about it.
Understood. I feel like I got a slight lore drop.
Now I sit back down. It's not lore, it's just opinions. Opinions and technically facts. Because I've seen the people that it's hurt. I know it might feel
I was tapping him
like
up, sorry.
shaking your perspective on things. But hey, when you're in a city of glass, there's no secrets that can be hidden, right?
I don't know, I've kept pretty good secrets from the king, at least.
King.
Can't shake her perspective. She's the most stubborn one of the most stubborn person I know.
I'm just sitting next to like the most stubborn person I've ever met.
That's why I said one of. That's why I changed my language.
I'm glad I still hold my title.
Of course.
You were the problem. You were always the problem.
And change it.
Well, since you have opened me up, if you have any questions, I'm more than welcome to answer. I have opened up again.
What's your blood type? Where are you from? What's your social security?
My blood type is a tiefling. I'm from Apophis.
What's the serial number of your bag of holding?
They have serial numbers?
No.
Yeah. Yes, they do. What are you talking about? When you buy them, there's a serial
number. Wait, do they?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Damn, he got your ass!
Yeah, put that book down.
What's your fishing address?
I literally didn't. What?
Hey, put that away.
It's obviously racist because it's out and it's near Stephanie. So you gotta be careful.
Attack!
Boy.
Please use it on her. Please use it. There we go.
I'm caught, gang.
Good.
Gotta get cooked.
She's poisonous, be careful.
No!
Throw her in with a fucking carrot.
What the hell is that?
My sweetest fish.
It's a blue parrotfish.
Oh, nice. I am blue. And I do yap, so the parrot part matches too.
The last one was as big as your ego, and now it's just your personality.
Dang.
You know me. Hey, I got a big ego. I ain't afraid to admit it. I call myself the
You know
best
that.
mage in all of Aether.
I think I still have your ego, actually.
You know who is a better mage? Zing.
I think I actually have your ego still.
How dare you?
Here it is.
Because to deny would be insulting my... Oh my god! Would be insulting my boy Zinc, which I will
Right, you
not
did.
do. Okay, Avarice. I'm sorry.
You're just name
I
dropping
feel like
an arc
it would
demon
taste like
that?
eating electrical wires.
What happened? Sorry.
You're just gonna name drop an arc demon
Oh yeah,
like that?
I don't worry. I
my
heard.
fault. I'm so sorry.
How dare you insult the dead?
I'm
I think that's the archdemon of greed, I believe, last I checked.
Is it?
I think.
Fair enough. No, Avarice.
Listen,
I'm curious now. Do fish from people represent people?
sometimes. Sometimes you just get a
How you
normal
doing,
fish.
Callie? Damn me up.
Haven't got any fiery from tiefling?
Shit.
Not really. I caught an elfish
Damn
from
me
a
up.
distillery before.
What?
From a distillery.
What
an
the
alefish.
fuck are you
It's an fish
doing?
of alcohol.
Are you biting me? You nasty freak.
Hey, Stephanie, look.
I did
Julia.
learn about that in Julian's book of, I think it was page like 140.
Why
Stephanie, look.
did you memorize the page number?
Stephanie, look, it's
Because he
Cecilia.
was telling me
Why
about
does
it.
he have... Okay, what?
It's Cecilia.
Okay, well that's cool.
I was
I'm
about to say something
fucking
else
leaving.
awful.
Too soon.
I did this joke before. What happened? Did something else happen? Besides the other thing?
Well, I was gonna say, out of character, I was gonna say she's in book of, I think it was.
I didn't hear any of that. This seems too
What
heavy.
now? Alright.
We heading back to the manor?
Leaving.
Or
Yes, I'm leaving.
Are you going to
I was
sleep?
going to ask if any hungry, but then remembered what I have
Hey.
only
Good night,
been
gang.
able to eat.
I had some spaghetti.
it's a little bit too soon as kind of don't have kind of don't have those.
I was made aware of that. Apologies. This
Get
was
your
a
ass
joke
out of
I
the
had done
fucking ground.
before it started
Alright,
happening. So.
Nox, damn me up.
I think he's gone. He got
Shit.
teleported there.
This fucker. Okay.
I don't know why I'm so tired. It's been one of those
Loser.
days where I'm okay. What the fuck? I mean, what the crap?
Watch your lingo.
No.
You
That's
watch
my
your
thing.
the
Might be
That's
having
weird.
some small amounts of spiritual fatigue. You did
Yeah.
go to hell.
Had a very long day.
Wait, people went hell?
Field trip.
Yes. Take me away, Steph. Take me away.
The hell?
I want to go home. Take
Yes.
me home. Yay. Bye, Docs. Are you gonna come to the estate? Okay.
I will. I'll
Hey.
knock on the door asking for you
Steph.
specifically.
Steph.
I'm gonna go say hi to my friends.
Might be heading out because need to go help caravan.
Okay. Have fun.
Caravan is not fun, it is work.
Enjoy getting paid.
I know. Oh, no, Caravan. I'm not getting paid from them.
Oh.
adopted you,
Yeah.
and like all of that happened. Now imagine if the pain that was there, all of a sudden the pain's left. The reason why you got hurt was removed. Like say, you know, we'll go off the, you know, I got separated, you felt sad and everything else. Now imagine if all that you had was the sad but none of the happy. You had forgotten what made you sad, and then basically like bits and pieces of your memory are just removed. So everything you think of is paradoxical. Like like almost like if I had it for whatever reason, who knows? I might look at the crown on my head and go, why the fuck is this here? Why is it stuck? And you know, like everything else, and just
Julian, I wish to press charges.
That seems like it would be
Okay, talk to
get out of hand
Phelan.
really quickly. Oh boy.
Shit.
Delegation.
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 Welcome to the Glass City, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
But yeah, so
boss.
that
Put it away.
Alright, I'll trust you on this, since we're friends
Yeah,
now. And then I won't
Defend
say.
the noble woman.
but no. So I mean, having an unstable.
Defend the noble woman.
He was pointing it at me.
Hey, having an
I'm
unstable.
pointing it at him.
Not good.
Yeah, no, it's because she ended up throwing her into the water.
The you.
Like a
What if I said I was your boss?
No, she almost drowned because of you, because you were
What?
around her. Don't fucking do that.
No, the big guy with the bird face is her boss.
None of this makes
Yeah,
sense.
that seems like
It's chaotic.
yeah, no, that seems like it would just immediately
Are you-
start causing
are you
problems
alright?
and cascading failures.
I almost died. That's okay. I
Yes,
forgive
I
you.
saw.
It's fine.
I watched all of it. Yes, I know.
Did I get saved? Are you a ginger? Just pretend that you're a ginger.
Memories, everything just tend
Yes.
to go like everything
Why?
starts to go wild. It's often enough times when an elemental goes unstable.
Wait, am I sensing
they
a soul from your
go
character?
feral, where everything about them just is like it's too much, and they just like
Right. Because after
You're
you've
welcome.
let so
Good
much
night.
what's left after at the end.
Oh no, I think she was talking to me.
either that or just it's effectively
Yeah,
just
that's
like
my
when nothing
boss.
makes
She's
sense,
pretty
nothing makes
nice.
sense, nothing makes sense, nothing makes sense.
I'm
And
just
you tend to just,
Yep.
to your
Whoa! Whoa! Don't you know guns kill people? Whoa! Don't do that.
That's it.
Remember something gravely important. I want to inform you I've been told about what happened to Lazuli. Secondly, Lazuli has a summoning right, a sheet of paper on her person, to summon my coffin to a location. If I reverse the polarity of this summoning right, I can summon her here.
I don't think you want to do that.
I don't think
Why?
Satch, what did you say?
There are two. There are two splitting off
What?
lines of causality. The dreamer.
What do you mean?
The dream has a new dreamer.
Two possibilities.
Something has changed, and they are interwoven and never want me there. And they are moving very, very fast. Do I know in what direction they're moving?
Not down.
not down. Can I get a sense of like?
No.
I think that's all you get.
So what's
buddy?
Crazy.
They're not moving down.
It looks like Lashley's still alive.
Use her coffin.
Was there a
Now,
point where she
Miss
was
Lee,
going
let's-
to die?
Let's say. Let's say.
Did you not hear about Lashley getting thrown off a boat after her arm was chopped off?
No.
Bottom of the ocean, dead? Oh,
is
right,
that?
yeah. That happened. That happened. And now we're currently trying to figure out if Lashley's dead, or if she's, well.
Let's say that they've been transformed, as is the nature of things in that awful ocean. Do you really want to summon her here?
That's up to you. That's not my decision to make.
We also haven't had a chance to talk, have we?
Who said I was summoning you here, darling? I said I could.
So shall we?
Where?
Maybe. Not at this point right now.
I can go inside my mansion, on the inside of this coffin, pick a room, and summon her. Isolated from the Glass City.
I believe that won't work. You can try, but I believe that won't work.
The nature of her has changed.
So Lashley went off, got her arm cut off by some pirates, got into a scuffle, and was left for dead in the ocean through one means or another. And now it's come to light that, well, I didn't think she'd died from the offset simply because it's Lashley. She's annoyingly lucky when it comes down to it.
We ever figure out that clone thing?
Which clone thing?
The clone thing.
Oh, that. I found the other Lashley. There's no way of telling which is the original. One is very small, but there's some soulcraft fuckery, and only Desmond is really capable of dealing with that, so...
Like how small?
The stage.
Like half size of Lashley smaller? Slightly smaller.
Smaller. It was made from a gopher originally. Somehow.
So a tiny Lashley.
A tiny Lashley. A tiny Lashley whose organs are not working properly. Unlike Lashley, it actually seems to be a decent human being. Although, well, I suppose being on death's door does always give some perspective, doesn't it?
It's doing the thing I said. Be careful about its suffering because it was made improperly.
The problem is the soul seems to be a perfect match on both of them. Soul and spirit are the same. There are two Lashleys concurrently. The issue is the body. There's a few ways of dealing with that, of course.
Soulcraft.
Soulcraft's awful. Awful art.
Any instances of rogue crafting of soul crafting should just be dealt with. Clones aside. This is essentially getting past 8th circle magic in a weird fucked way.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, I mean, the 8th circle spell is not even... The hard part of that spell is linking you to the shell you've made.
But that's seemingly something Lashley has done because it's a perfect copy of soul and spirit.
Well, something that Desmond did, some kind of soul imprinting. Desmond's magic is fucked beyond measure.
Yeah,
there's a reason why people want to bury it, burn it.
Yeah.
My best guess is what happened is Desmond took Lashley's soul, imprinted it onto the homunculus, and put it back into her body. Regardless of which was the original thread, regardless of which thread was the original, he did something to Lashley to mess with her, well, consciousness? Her free will? A bunch of goons from that, from the family who originally were supposed to be responsible for looking after Desmond, said that he's done shit like this before. He's implanted quote-unquote wasps. People whose judgment is affected, who will help him act as informants, etc. They will light on the details. I suspect Soulcraft's involved, but frankly, I don't know.
Is it killed at this point? Hello, Stephanie.
I love that people don't even gotta look no more.
You have a very telling entrance.
That's the point.
You know what else has a point?
What?
Nah.
Damn.
How are you doing?
Yeah, it's doing that thing again.
Why are you
I'm
over
jiving.
though?
I'm just jiving.
You have your AirPods in?
But of course. Here, you wanna listen?
Sure.
Can you hear it?
It's crazy.
That's not what's playing.
I don't hear if something's actually playing.
Get inside my head.
That's copyright. Okay.
No, it's not.
I don't know what's copyrighted and what's not anymore.
I absolutely made sure that is not copyrighted.
Okay, well,
100%
let's try
it's
this
not.
again. Let's try this again.
And if it is, then I was lied to by like 3 different people and sources.
Okay.
Yeah?
Pair of jives.
Mm-hmm. Pure jives. Well, welcome back from hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's the
I
air?
suppose I should
I'm
probably
sure it's-
ask. Yeah, how is she even
You're
remember?
invisible.
I know I'm invisible. I do it sometimes when stressed.
You would be visible when you're talking.
I remember most of it now that I'm out of there. Mine kind of starts to adapt if you're there too long. Started being influenced by the greater will of the plane. So, it was a bit blurry at some points. I remember most of it. A lot of intrusive thoughts were yelled, I know that for sure. You fucking threw a Triton in my chest.
Listen, you tried to dice, slice, and turn me into a fucking fish shish kebab. So, you know, it's the least I can do.
Can't even do a full sprint. Need to be careful. Alright.
Gotta do it for the bit.
I went back and checked my office. I can't use my office.
Huh?
You drained it dry. So now I'm not,
It's
I'm
not.
significantly limiting myself using magic, so I don't fully lose it. It'll take God knows how long to charge that back up.
I got you. How much energy you need?
And that was from your office before you had to rip out a chunk of your soul, right? So
Yes, that was from when I could cast
Epic.
things close to 5th and 6th circle. Far beyond what anybody here is capable of. If somehow you're able to make a deal with an Archmage for some power and send it my way, that would be appreciated for sure.
I'll
But I
consider it.
don't think so. Well, unless you can, you're very interesting, as per a lot of people say.
Well, I get things done.
Right. I am getting to work with a thought process I had a lot of time to think when I was down there. I've gotten more samples of blood from Emmy, Alice, and Stern. It's probably going to help advance my idea in processing it. I believe with what I'm got going so far, I can make a cure for the earlier stages of the alchemic portion of your issue, and probably a suppressant for the latter stages. At this current moment, I could perhaps, with more time, get better remedies done, but this is what I have for a few days.
Well, there is something I can assist with on that. Remember how I told you I was hearing voices?
Yes.
You too?
Got a bit more clarity as to... Yeah, ever since I got these, I got a bit more clarity as to what those were. They're memories, even memories which have been removed from my memory. It's effectively reading memories straight from the soul, or spirit, since the spirit keeps a permanent record of everything that's happened to it. And I've started hearing... Well, I heard some bits on the specific creation of the disease initially, so... Well, wasn't meant to be a disease, I can tell you that much, but we're here now. I'll try and...
theorized. You weird genius. Was it you? Was it you that did it? I want to know that at least.
From what I can tell, yeah. I still don't know why.
I have my theories. Is it what you told me at Equinero? You were the only loose link in the Icelian line that could be infected and turn off the barrier. We tried figuring out a way to do it so your heritage
so they wouldn't notice.
Sensed. You were rushed. I can know that for sure. You were definitely rushed. And you made a mistake. That mistake cost you a lot. Made it too good.
Kind of on brand, though, just like Obsidian. Just like a lot of things.
Just like Obsidian.
Exceeding expectations. I still don't know if I buy that I am half Icene, but, well...
Well, you have holy, and your world only has one holy race.
One holy race that would make sense for the time that... Yeah.
You ought to accept it. You're equivalent to a half-assed.
Why's your hair white? Again, wasn't it black?
It was black because of the after effects of a curse from an Archmage. It's white now, both because of a disease I've had Yaga, and because the horns are giving me... I got cursed by Yaga, that's still not gone. The change to blue eyes is because of the horns, because the horns force anyone... Okay, look, you know Remix, their mask, right? Anyone who's soulbound to that mask will start taking on properties of the original owner of that mask, whose spirit still lives inside it. I'm simplifying a lot, that's the short of it. And I guess they had blue eyes, white hair, were a Chaos Mage, they had these stupid fucking horns, and they also were a female.
It's me! No, I'm joking.
Well, you got blue. You got, like, blue hair, blue eyes. And you haven't got horns. Do you haven't got horns? You look pufferfish.
I have these.
You got spikes. They're like fins, they're spikes, they're not demon horns. Or demon horns? Oh, fair, but they're still on your head. Why do you have those?
They're pufferfish things.
Oh,
you ready? Poke one.
Can I, like, pay you
Isn't that gonna be poisonous?
10 silver to harvest some toxin from you?
I'll pass. I'm not going to get poisoned right now.
I was about to say it's a gold, but I think 10 silver is a gold, so sure.
10 silver is a gold,
yes.
Okay. He does the thing like you do with snakes.
Yeah. If you want to know what it does, it has like slight paralysis effects. The longest I think I've made someone be paralyzed was like a minute.
Those are very reflective. How sharp are these?
They can't slash, but they can stab. So there's no edges. There's only tips.
Good luck getting through chainmail for those situations, then. Anything else you'll seem good.
I mean, look, they can't slash.
Fair enough.
They feel organic.
Still feels very strange.
Yeah.
Yes, Titan, I guess.
Pufferfish. Don't go head first into this. Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to figure out my new sense of humor because I can't carry it with magic anymore. After a few days. I'm forcefully limiting myself. So I am really blind right now.
You know, honestly, it wouldn't be a bad time to go back to Acronero. That's a bad time.
Yeah.
You know, since magic's not really going to work there anyway.
Well, also, now that I'm actually in the talking mood, there are a few things that need to be done. First off, I'm taking your hat.
What?
I should get you ears.
Second off.
Is that a post-it note?
No, I've bapped you on your head because you were kind of an idiot. Mana transference, really.
Yeah. I was in blind panic.
Risk that.
Yes. I was in a blind panic. I didn't... Nox, if you were there and you died... Long story. Nox, if you were there and you died in that plane, you would have been dead. I quite literally walked through hell to get you. I wasn't going to let you go. And we've proven that we can cure this.
Yes, we can. It's just, I'm in a weakened state right now. And I don't want to get stuck with this. Then I'd be useless to my kingdom.
Did, I would help you. If you did get stuck with it, I would help you out of it.
And thirdly... At no point are you to make a body or let obsidian out of your head. Those are my only conditions.
Make a
Not
body?
until you're fully cured.
It's already out of my hands. I couldn't keep obsidian in my head. It was... excruciating. It's already been moved to a crystal, a slime core specifically, which is stably holding it for now.
Are you sure it's not going to rewrite the crystal and then make a body itself?
It can't create a body out of nothing. More to the point, obsidian is... I have a feeling it's bad news.
No, it isn't.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's hear it then.
We're winning.
Have you all bothered to use a sending spell?
Sending spell, yes. Sends a message of 25 words or less. I can use an abyssal variant thanks to Michiko.
I sent it to Lazuli and she replied.
I did as well. No, Kiki did in fact, and we got nothing. Wait, hold on. Wait, what did she say?
She asked me, well, she said, what the fuck is going on? Where are you? And I said, the Glass City.
Mm-hmm.
She said she would be there shortly.
Oh, you sent it to the wrong lasher. Damn it. Fuck, shit. Okay.
If I need to banish her...
No, do not banish this one.
I can.
Leading. This was just a secret you weren't supposed to stumble into. There's two Lashley's. You inadvertently contacted the other Lashley. She's about this high. Don't freak out when you see her. Like, from here to there.
Is there?
This is a secret which was supposed... Yeah, Steph, remember the whole interrogation thing?
No,
That was because one of the
remember that,
Lashley's was...
but the issue is that I used the locate person on that Lashley, and it pointed to that one. So, like, how does that work? How is it mimicking?
I don't know.
Like,
it's not mimicking. The bones were split.
I apologize for interfering, and I'm sorry for stumbling into what have I started into. She's a close friend, and I'm trying to...
No, I understand that. Just there's two Lashleys. One is at the bottom of the ocean. The other is that one, the tiny one. She's quite paranoid and scared because basically if the tower is aware that there's a perfect clone, there's a big deal, so just stay quiet about it and everything should be fine. And obviously you keep it relatively well hidden.
It's morally bankrupt even for the Archmages to have something made with its spirit of its own. It is one of the lines that do not
the spirit
cross.
is somehow...
A perfect copy.
The spirit somehow duplicates it. Yeah.
To throw myself into a fucking volcano and hope it works.
how is it copied or so perfect?
Desmond's soulcraft bullshit. It's a perfect... The soul or the spirit is effectively perfect. They have diverged. There's two, at least at the moment of the cloning, the two practically perfect mirror images of Lashley, except one of them's as big as a gopher and the other's tall and a bitch.
And this is why we have the tower
blue-haired Lashley.
Because this is a rogue mage that needs to be dealt with.
Well, the Tarification ain't doing shit against Desmond. That's the annoying part.
Has it been reported to the Tower of Purgation?
Well, no, because then both of them would be, one of them would be removed permanently. I'm pretty sure that Lashley got the rundown from Califax on that this was going to Tower as a bad idea.
Evil. The Tower of Purgation is the end all be all.
I don't know.
They're
the Tower of Purgation doesn't have...
actually apt to deal with this sort of deal.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, Steph, before you go, real quick. How many languages do you know? Like, are there any interesting languages you're, aware of? Is there some sort of pufferfish language?
That'd be Aquan.
Aquan, thank you. I will write that down. No, I'm just trying to, Aquan, okay, cool. Thanks, no, I'm just trying to get a feel for all the different languages. Okay. Are there any others you know other than Common?
I know Elvish. I know Dwarvish. I know more, but...
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a sorcerer, so I probably don't know as much as, a wizard, but...
Just reminded me of something. I'm gonna think for a second. It would be actually, a nice little talk of information.
Aquan. Good question for you as well, though. How many languages do you know or know of?
We can speak Infernal, Common, Elvish. I think Sylvan. I don't remember. I don't know Dwarvish.
Wait, what was the last one?
Sylvan.
Oh, Sylvan? You mean Isles? Or is Sylvan slow? Wait, what?
Fays. Language of the Fae.
Oh, Fae. I see. So,
I also
cool, good to
know a little bit of Terran.
Terran? Oh, of course, from Travis.
No.
Be very surprised if that
Language of the Earth Elementals.
Oh, right.
There are, on a technicality, 4 languages that are classified as well. Primordial, but not quite. Because there are some descendants of elements that use the same language.
Right, so the same way you have infernal primordial, or I guess fire primordial or something?
Well, no, I'm not of the fire of chaos, if we could believe that.
I know that. I know that. Obviously, we literally dragged you from the cane of chaos. I know this. I'm thinking in general.
I'm not at words. There's four languages of the elementals, each for the subsequent one. There's Aquan, Aran, Ignan, and Terran. Or water, air, fire.
Aaron and Ignan. Cool. So primordial. Yeah.
More like
good
can
to
go
know.
Elemental language. Technically primordial because elements or primordials was time, concept, etc., etc.
Air, fire, water. Yeah, that was the old.
Yeah, because those four are divergent paths of the primordial language, which is just primordial.
Gotcha. That actually makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
Usually I just cast comprehend languages.
Yeah, that would make things easier, wouldn't it?
I do want to still get more time in with you to get Abyssal on that list.
Well, hey, we're making good progress, but we can make more.
Yeah.
I
need to figure out.
I'm just studying something at the minute, which is interesting, to say the least. Kind of tricky to work with, though.
Alright, I saw the report. I think. What'd you get? I know you got a book.
It's a book with, well, the main language seems to be Seldrum, which is language of the High Elves, right? So, I use comprehend language, because of course I did that with Stern. You also notice some Abyssal in there, which is interesting. But then it seems to turn into a fucking mess very early on. There's multiple different languages used, interwoven to the point the comprehend language, the spell just doesn't fucking work. You need either true comprehension of multiple languages, or alternatively, you need to transcribe real fucking slow. So that's what I'm doing.
That sounds like you've encountered a codex. Or more so, what's the word?
Grimoire.
No, there we go. Encryption. You encountered an encryption code, more than likely.
Potentially. I mean, it's simple, but it works. I suppose the alternative would be making your own code or cipher. I mean, that's what I do. You've seen my Arcanum. No one else can read it because,
Fucking great.
Still happy with that. I gotta have some victories, come on.
A lot of things to do.
So,
and the people that want to do it are mentally handicapped at the moment. Looking at Stern. Not doing the best headspace. They wanted to teach me their thing. Their advanced hiding thing.
Oh, I've started working on that actually. Now that I have access to Ruin.
Can I cheat off you?
I can try to teach you. It's basically
Were you there? Did Emmy talk to you?
About the little expedition they went on and they didn't invite me? Where I had to go track down Stern. They went on an expedition and then I ended up finding out that, Stern's gone, and then I try and track a last known location. I find scorch marks in the middle of fucking forest and some dimensional rift. So no, if it's about that, they didn't tell me. I had to find out on my own. I didn't go through.
Well,
and
it
I'm
wasn't
waiting for one of them to explain what the fuck they did.
It wasn't about that.
Okay.
Did they talk to you about anything else?
Not really talk to... I mean, they told me Lashley was dead, and they told me they made a contract with Lee, which pissed off Remix, because they basically signed Lee into slavery, because Emmy's a fucking bitch. Other than that, is it about her in Halifax?
No. What's about them in Halifax?
I said nothing. So what? Come on, what's Amy supposed to have told me?
No. No.
I mean, look.
Is it going to get
I can't say anything
Halifax
for
in
sure.
pain or any more detriment to their psyche or their physicality? Yes or no?
I leave that entirely up to your definition of what them sleeping in the same bed as each other means.
Halifax sleeps in the same bed as a patron?
I just saw it recently. I didn't ask because it's not my place. If Halifax is digging that hole for themselves, then so be it.
Okay,
Maybe it's the other way
listen.
around. I don't
When
know.
you say sleeping in the bed, I am not childish like that. If they're just sleeping in the same bed, that's fine.
Yes, just sleeping in the same bed. Yes, I'm just saying they. I
They're
don't
a
know any to be the
soldier.
cuddly.
They know bunking. They know bunking. It's soldier stuff.
Hmm.
Either way.
I mean, there was another bed they could have used. That's the weird thing.
Either
It doesn't
way. I've been
It's the
invited
same
to a
thing.
council of magi.
Really?
Yes. Because the guild for the mages is technically kind of obsolete now. Califax is too busy to attend, and the one competent teacher, Rift, is absent.
He's
for a
also
while.
IA. Yep.
So there's no mages to do the mage guild's job, because the rest don't know what they're doing. I've been invited onto this smaller council to do things the mages guild are supposed to be doing.
So you got invited to. Hold on. Who else is part of this council?
I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on. This might actually. Wait, no, fucking yeah. This. Wait a second. No, I just clicked what this was. This was my idea, actually. This stupid fucking thing that Emmy then took over. Yeah. Long story short, after finding out Lajley was dead at the bottom of the ocean, or whatever the fuck she is now, because I don't know, and frankly, it's not my problem. I kind of came to the conclusion of we need to, like, especially now that Rift's gone, we need a group of people who are here to, you know, raise up newcomers to Aether to make sure that, you know, to fill Rift's old role while he's gone, to make sure this place doesn't fall apart. I didn't pitch it as a mage-specific thing. I didn't pitch it as a Mages Guild thing, but Emmy's already taking my idea and running with it how the fuck she wants. I'm involved with that little council, I guess, since, like I said, literally my idea, but the point I tried to get across to everyone is we just need people to be on the same page about helping others, because especially at a time like this, Aether is going to be very... Aether is going to be in complete fucking discord. And we need someone to help stem the tide.
I'm stuck looking at your eyes. Apologies.
Huh?
I'm stuck looking at your eyes. Look like the planet's surface is on.
Planet's surface is...
Like if you look
That's not
at a moon in the distance, you know how you can see most of it on the curve. Bottoms of your eyes look like that. Different colored. Also noticed your corns finally got fully colored in. They don't look metallic anymore. It's just this
Yeah, they're just taking bit to photos. I guess.
Most of your cracks have also shifted over. I don't know.
Well, I suppose because I no longer have. I think I've no longer got rampant blight in me, but chaos. So you know.
Well, then I might have to rework my work if I have to deal with chaos instead of blight now. If it's chaos, who knows how it's actually going to affect the alchemical nature of it.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, sorry. The chaos is because of the jester trying to change my affinity. So it's probably. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on inside me. I just know that this stupid thing is meant to work as a temporary solution. Maybe I don't know. I'm a medical anomaly at this stage.
Hat attack.
Wait, I have a toggle for this. Oh, I would if you weren't recovering. Oh, I would if you weren't.
I feel like you were about to.
Oh, no. I was gonna do some way worse. Oh, you're lucky. I remembered you were recovering.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I see exactly what you wanna
Yeah,
make
you
me
wanna
match
see?
your hat. You're gonna put me where your hat is right now.
No, I would have just catapult.
That's a maximum of 10
You
pounds.
little shit.
Don't you dare.
Catapult's a maximum of 10
If it's a maximum 10 spells, then everyone's been using it wrong.
That's why I don't
Well,
use
if you
it.
use it as a cantrip, it's maximum 10 pounds. I think if you put more mana into it, you can move a bigger weight.
I've been catapulted by 3 different people using that spell.
Oh, time to cast magic. Entanglement.
Counter spell.
Shit.
Yeah, let me get my hat.
Catch. Nox actually throws its skull at you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why do you have that?
Found it under Acronero.
That's crazy.
I'll say again. Why do you have that?
I think that was a lot farther than he thought it
Did
was
you
going to be.
slip down the fucking rail?
Yes,
No.
I did. Either way, there's something magical about this skull. It has a gem in its mouth. And I've been working for the longest time to try and figure out what it does. I haven't reached anything so far.
Yeah. I'm sorry, do my boots interest you? You're like a cat now.
Says little cat ears. Oh, I know how to make you fly away. Levitate.
Don't. Okay, hold on. Can it fucking spell dispel rather.
Who knows Prestidigitation?
There's no one who doesn't know Prestidigitation.
You mean
No.
Prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation. The counter of Prestidigitation.
What does that do?
It makes things
The
slightly dirty.
Well, technically you can do that with Prestidigitation because you... I mean, either way, same result, right? You can make someone inconvenienced by having mildly wet socks, which is a fate worse than death.
Or
Good idea.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Your horns in their creases have slight amount of dirt in them now. You need to take a deep breath.
You're lucky. You're lucky that you're on medical recovery.
Having fun, is it that much of an issue?
Fucking Prestidigitation.
Feels like
And like you
everything
said,
I do is being
Prestidigitation,
taken too
wet
seriously.
socks.
Hmm.
I don't think they heard me.
Prestidigitation,
I
chapped
didn't.
lips.
That's mean. Can we get some water or something? I mean, they're a water mage.
I wonder-
Water.
There's so much
Go on,
water.
enjoy. Ah. Prestidigitation again.
Man, it's been a while since I casted all these cantrips.
Iron, with an 18, since you've been here for a bit, you would notice something. Yes, Red's behavior is definitely abnormal, but also you will sense that Red is absolutely radiant with chaos energy. Not just chaos energy, but very familiar chaos energy. The same energy that Red trained from you in that earlier Hell mission, infernal chaotic energy from the Ring of Wrath. Make of that what you will. Although it might explain some of the odd things you're seeing in it. Precipitation.
I'm gonna do it again. No joking.
Anyway, what was this about this crystal skull of yours, or whatever it was? Was it a crystal skull, or was this a regular skull?
It was a skull with a crystal in its mouth.
I don't know much about it.
Okay.
Let me hold it. Let me see it.
I don't think that's the best idea, no offense. Kind of from a magically fucked place.
Simple magic sense, then?
It's under Acronero. It was from under Acronero. Incompatible, more than likely.
Fair. So we have to find out what it is through non-intrusive methods.
Read a book, basically.
Read a book. You see, it was actually part of a platform puzzle. Well, it was a puzzle on a platform. That had to test my knowledge on the Triumvirate War. It had flags.
Huh.
That could stick into it.
Interesting. And your reward was a skull with a gem in it.
I kind of just took the puzzle after it was done. I haven't tried talking to it yet. Maybe I'll try when I think I can talk to it.
Well, it's not like... I mean, you can just say hello. Who are you? What do you do?
I don't
Speak
know.
to me, oh skull of the...
Because I don't know if the skull's voice is available right now.
You gotta greet it. The hello there, you know.
Hello there. Yes.
Hello, Siri.
That's what we're calling it now?
I don't know.
That's an odd name for a skull. Hey, Ram.
I need to pull you aside for a thing. Apologies.
Yeah, that's okay. No, that's fine.
Go have fun.
You're so busy, you infernal thing.
Quite literally.
Well, quite literally both of those aspects.
You'd have enough of that by yourself, huh?
Oh, you gave me plenty to go off of.
No.
Every time you do it with a sarcastic remark.
Yes, it's my style.
I guess
doesn't belong.
You should learn time endearing.
Oh, Red, before you go.
Sarcasm does. Sarcasm absolutely does, Nox.
If Ram doesn't tell you, I also have something interesting to tell you later.
You shouldn't have the energies of the hell in you. That's too crazy even for
Well,
you.
unfortunately, someone had to drain your ass.
I drained him, and I'm perfectly fine.
That's not a good thing.
I'm fine.
Although, to be fair, I didn't absorb it into my body. I tried to keep it in my fist.
If it fucks over red, it fucks over red.
Do you think talking with that guy would be a good idea? I need more practice with contracts and things, and I thought, what better thing than a fucking demon? Or devil, whatever the fuck he is.
He is a demon.
He's a demon, he's not a devil?
My
Okay.
relative.
Yeah. I don't even know what kind of deal I'd make with him.
Well, I can tell you at least about the Wrath Ring. Not as
I can
terrible
assume what the
as
Wrath Ring is.
one thing, actually. It's already been
I imagine it's a lot
affected.
of fighting.
No, actually. It's already been affected by Wrath. There's nothing much left. The things about the Wrath
Oh.
Demons is it's not about rage unhampered. It's Rage harnessed. Wrath is withheld until it is needed. It is a place of actual law there. No one enforces it. There's no actual laws, but it's if you don't follow the law, wrath be upon you. By Aldari, Archdemon of Wrath.
Interesting.
It is a very lawful place on a technicality, so you'd be the best bet going there. Well, not going there, but trying to make a connection or a contract with that. They do deal in favors, I can tell you that. At least mine.
Be like, hey, I'll owe you one if, like, give me something in return or something.
Yeah. Oh, because I heard Red gave away their Archmage's Saga with all the Archmage's mana in it, right? To the offering. That is a very... You've made my relative very rich in the Hell's economy. Because raw power is a valued currency. You've made my grandfather very, very rich. Or great grandfather. Hey, listen, he gets more
Funnily
power.
enough.
I'm treated better, maybe. Who knows?
Or worse.
I've been pretty good off. Save for him having a talk for too long with me, and he knows it.
Yeah, I'm sure he had some reason.
I
mean, he literally let us walk in, grab you, and then leave. We did kind of barge into his house. So, I mean, he's kind of chill for demon standards.
Well, he's not from Tartarus, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, Tartarus is the one you want to look out for. Those are the ones that even Hell doesn't want.
Valid.
But I still... Red keeps on doing this. They take things from me. They took my fucking mana. They took my Infernal magic. Okay, maybe a little.
Okay. Do you want chaos or water?
I'll take water.
Okay. There you go, man.
Yeah. Red always does this to themselves. They make themselves an amalgam of magic. They have infernal magic in them now. That they're using as a high, I think.
Yeah.
They'll be fine, they
I mean,
said.
again,
I'm letting them burn it out. I
tried to take that hell with me, because again, I wanted to use it as a way to call him up if I ever wanted to deal later. Because I felt like he's probably going to be nicer than most other demons I try to make a deal with.
I can maybe try tomorrow to get you with communion, maybe.
Well, I don't even know what I want to deal with. That's why I was like gonna hold on to it for later and then try to call him, because I don't like, I'm trying to word and make an actual contract of what it would be, how he would benefit, how I would benefit, what he gives, what I give, and something along those lines. I think the most I would give is a favor. I'm not giving him my soul. I'm not giving him anything crazy like that. I give him like one favor, and then in return I get like...
I can help you with this contract, at least for one of the big things. You need to realize you want to have a small walk, because I don't have Red anymore to walk with.
Sure. I mean, you know about this place more than me, so you probably know what would be more valued.
Yes, essentially, contract goes what one gets and what the other gets. However, be very specific and don't be too weak in your wording. Because if there is no negative
it's
listed,
a time frame, it's a...
Very big thing is you need to list a negative for failure. Otherwise, there's no consequence.
Yeah, of course.
And well, demonic contract, which is the proper term, mind you, is much more harsher on demons, etc. If it's demon to demon. Because if it's demon to demon and you fail, your soul is forfeit. However, you, being non-infernal, you get that free will. You get the freedom to make what the negative will be, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to always watch out for the
I
loopholes.
know that. I'm just thinking of what I'd want is more what I'm trying to figure out, and then what I think would be equivalent for that. Because
Is there any situation you don't want to be in?
I don't want to owe my soul, for one. Not again.
Not again.
Long story. But, I got out of that, so I don't owe my soul anymore. I think. Maybe. We'll see. But, I don't want to owe my soul. One, because I made that previous contract that I don't know if it's like fully void yet or not. I think it is, but there's a chance. Either way, I just don't want to owe my soul. That's a pretty big one. I don't want to be in internal servitude. I don't want anything that's like super like permanent. But what I want from him isn't anything super crazy. I'm more using this as an experiment and like a test of like how to kind of do things with entities that might not be super nice to me.
You're working on your tact skills.
Exactly. So what I might ask for is like a little bit of his power to use when I want, whether it be like hellfire or...
that does sound like proper warlocks. And it is simply
or I
business
summon
related.
one of his dogs, like... something simple like that, right?
I'm pretty sure.
And then if we want to go into a...
I will be honest, and I would laugh at you.
If you'd give me Firebolt...
Yeah, it's just a cantrip. Firebolt.
Well, no. Because it would have to be something that would be of demonic. Not just fire. That's why I specified Hellfire. If he gives me something super simple, whatever. But I would write out this contract and then bring it to him, and then, you know, we'll see how he likes it.
If you want to try and work with a lot of tact, you are fish and aquatic in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Do you breathe through gills or normal?
Both. I have gills, but I also have nostrils.
There's a good use of wording. It is as long as I live and breathe. On a technicality, if you word it just right enough. If you don't do one with the other, you're technically free from that contract's restrictions. Because it gets voided immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I can write out the contract, bring it to you, and you tell me if you can find any loopholes in it.
I can certainly try.
And then I can take it to him, and then we'll see how that goes, but... Yeah, the only thing I was really thinking that I could offer him that I think he would actually care about and actually be willing to at least listen to me is if I offered, like, a favor, bare minimum.
It's
and then
favors,
I maybe give some
power,
caveats.
and you can try a mana tax.
Like a permanent, or just like he gets this amount of mana?
It's like an allowance in reverse. You give some of your mana each day, which is hampering
as
yourself.
long as the contract is happening.
It's not like it's a complete null, but you're restricting yourself to less magic per day because part of it has to go to them.
Okay.
That's
a good idea.
I've really been holding off on this for the longest time, but might as well.
Ooh, what's this?
Well, to you it's a fish. To me, I'm looking at something else.
What's up, Jay?
Hey, Jay. Nox is looking at the reflection of the glass. For a big man. If he's there or not at the moment.
Who?
Mr. Smile Demon Dingus. Who else?
Oh, okay. Because I don't want to step on people's toes.
Not necessity.
And until I become a DM, or I'm actually able to do, like, it's not gonna become anything, but just in case it has a potential of becoming something, I'm gonna wait until I'm a DM or something of that can actually do stuff. So for right now, he's just not there.
Cool. Right.
So for right now, my stuff's on hiatus
Pretty
until.
fish.
Yeah. I actually have no idea what it is. It looks like a squid. Kind of. Unless that's the... Well, if that's the mouth, that's still squid-like.
This is fishology. I think a fishology room.
Is it upside down or is this upright?
Maybe it's upright. Yeah, it's upright because the phalanges are on the bottom, which moves with the current. But it's fishology. Your people are being dissected.
Hey, listen. I'm technically a cannibal. I ate my people. When I was a normal fish.
You eat fish. Is this a polymorph I'm looking at right now?
Well, no. Do you know Asmodeus, the vampire lord?
Yes, the one that obliterated an archfey and himself.
Yeah, my father.
You cannot be
So,
serious.
I'm a pufferfish, an actual pufferfish. Came to Aether. He was the first one to really pick me up. He took my soul out of my pufferfish body, put it into the body of a mage that I killed, and then boom.
He really did just Calcandus you, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder you feel so weird.
I mean, I've been in this body for like 5 years now, so I'm pretty accustomed to it. Because, so my original form was a lot smaller, and then I went to the Fey Dark, which for me and a group was like 5 years.
Yeah, I'm aware how the Fey Dark works. I've dealt with a noble put through it.
Fair enough.
You just didn't seem to
5 years
have proper human manner. And you're a noble?
I am a royal, technically.
That must have been weird to start learning royalty things. As a puffer.
So how I became, right? Okay, so you're gonna get Steph Lore drop. Ready?
Is it the thing that your body was a noble? Was that it?
So no. So I was a pufferfish, and my mother, the sole heir and princess to a kingdom, in a state I still don't know. She hasn't explained it to me. Casted the spell Awaken on me, and then I came to be.
The mage pufferfish casted Awaken.
So my mother, who is a water mage and a princess, casted Awaken on me. I came out with water and chaos. I feel like chaos makes sense given the kind of chaotic stuff that came into my being. But and then I came to Aether. Got a body because they were like, one of the royal family was like, how do we handle this? Then I got a body, and that confused things even a little bit more. So then I was adopted, basically, into the royal family. I was actually put on the paperment.
Okay, you were adopted, not actually a part of it when you were still just a pufferfish.
Yeah, no, so technically, I have no biological family anywhere.
Well, at some point you did. Probably.
Well, when I was casted Awaken, I do remember, like, my life as a pufferfish, they did get eaten. So, you know,
okay.
I do...
The dolphins get them?
I have no feelings about that.
the
You don't need to
dolphins get them.
apologize. It was the dolphins. How did you know? They used them like beach balls.
Exactly. They get high off of your toxin.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of how nature works. The ocean is a terrible place.
My brother died from getting fished by a fishing rod. Or one of my brothers. I had a lot of siblings. Had being the key word. Again, I think all of my biological family is dead. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, no offense, Professor Diamond does.
I mean, hey, I was dumb until I had the spell Awaken casted on me, so.
I know where the Awaken spell.
But yes, you got my lore.
Yes, the Stephanie brand lore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll end it off with your favorite spell too. Fucking echoes in here.
I also don't know what it, means, but, I think it's something with my mother, but, so when I'm near the ocean, and it's night, and, the moon's out, my magic is, a lot stronger, too. I think I got that from my mom, too. I don't know.
Interesting.
I call Asmodeus dad, but he's kind of not, because he doesn't even know my mother.
No,
I don't even think he
do
accepts the
have
title as
some
my father.
astrology books. I think there's a connection with the moon and the ocean, but I'm not sure. There's theories, but nothing concrete.
Maybe. Ay, ay, ay. And now I'm just a puffer fish that helps people.
Yeah.
And that, funnily enough, despite my poison, almost got poisoned. That's ironic.
How the fuck did you pull that off?
Well, I'm not immune to poison.
You made it sound like you poisoned yourself. I mean...
No, someone poisoned me. I almost died. Ava to the rescue, though, so that was nice. Although that's why she's under investigation, because I think the person who poisoned me tried to frame her. Although, I think the investigation is over now.
Okay. Makes me want to test your skills. I'm a mage now. Because you started off as a damn pufferfish.
My first spell I ever learned was Levitate.
First level spear spell.
What?
Spear spell. Boo.
Why?
I don't know. My humor is very dry, just like my mana pool. Apologies.
Here, let me help that water ball to the back. You're no longer dry. Come on, it's kind of funny.
I'm gonna twin cast.
Oh, here,
I'm gonna twin cast water.
Here, wait, ready? I can show you the most complicated spell I know right now. Punch me.
Okay.
You watch her turn into a puddle. Water clone.
You left a stain on the stairs.
What do you mean?
1d4 psychic damage. Gotta be quicker than that.
You're lucky.
This combobulated
You're in
twin cast
recovery.
water
I
bolt.
can't do shit. Ice, where he steps next. I know ice magic too. I can also heat up water. Not too hot, not to like boiling. I haven't gotten that far yet. Freezing it is easier than heating it up for me right now.
That's fair. No, we don't have enough cryomancers from the heat affinity.
Yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
Or pyromancers and cryomancers. You know, nature is actually a pretty powerful affinity when you think about it.
I know.
When people think nature, they think like plants and trees, right?
Well, creation is in nature.
And everything is in nature. There's elements of nature that you don't see, like the air.
Exactly.
The heat, storms. Also, well, I don't talk to you often, so apologies for you hearing that whole upheaval that I had about the Glass City earlier.
Oh, you're fine.
I mean, there's
Don't worry about
some
it.
valid reasons, right, that I listed.
Yeah. Listen, I help the Glass City just because I'm fond of the people here, and I just like being helpful.
That's the only reason this place exists, I want you to realize.
What?
It only exists because it's people that like each other's company that makes this place exist.
I mean, it's kind of nice in its own kind of way, right?
It is. But then it gets debilitating when you think of the orders of knights that this place has. They are not knights. They have no training. They're friends. And they're there because they are good friends. There's only two people that were worthy of those knight titles, which was Rift and Sylvie. Because nobody listens to Sylvie like a knight should. She doesn't feel like she got anywhere with all the blood, sweat, and tears she got with that title. That was another one of my points. I didn't bring it up.
Yeah. I don't know if Julian gives very kingly energy to me personally.
He was a bard. He was always a bard. And he
Like,
always
he's
says...
charismatic, sure.
He always said he was a king of the monsters and the elementals. Like I said, for whatever reason, he lost that. That should have been a sign for him to never pick it up again. He's no king, he's just a mage and a demi-plane. None of this is real. None of it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he's earned the Magi title, at least.
Yeah. And he always boasts that if he really wanted to, he can become as powerful, if not 1,000 times more, the most powerful of archmages. If he was pushed past the point of no return. No. I feel like it's just a bluff, something he tells himself to feel better. I held back words. I said
No.
Halifax.
I don't think that's how you should be treating magic or being a mage. I mean, I don't call myself the best mage in all of Aether because I think I'm the most powerful. I call myself the best mage in all of Aether because, I mean, I just really like magic. I mean, simple as that. Like, magic I love it a lot.
It's kind of cool.
Well, no, it's not. It's not just because it's cool. It's just like...
It's useful.
I don't know.
It's interesting.
It's useful. It's interesting. But, like... I know I go invisible a lot. But other than that... I don't know. I have a bunch of theories and ideas on magic. One of them being I think it's alive.
Oh, you wish that one
in some way, shape, or form. Like, it has to be, right?
Magic has intent.
I feel like...
Because there are spells
Yes.
that need your intent, and if it's not specified, magic does something else.
So, here's the thing, right? Something can have intent, but not necessarily be alive or conscious in the same way we think it is. But, like, I
Magic
don't
has
think
some
magic
sort
is
of
alive
ego.
in the way...
Because I learned
I don't
this.
think magic is alive in the way we are, but it's alive in some sense, I think.
There are a pair of constructs I was working on. I don't know if you were there for this talk. But when I was building their egos, I had to draw in the mana from the world. And I dragged along memories of animals. A sheep and a wolf.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. If you get rid of magic in an area, things around it start to die. So, in a sense, magic is proven to be alive. It just, I guess,
magic
isn't known to
is
what extent.
everything. That was shown in Paradoxical
I will
Casting.
say one thing I think. I don't know how I can prove it. I don't know if it's true. I think magic has a sense of humor. I think magic finds some shit really funny, so it just will kind of just do it.
This is going to be your
Like, come on, you see some shit happen with magic, whether it's like intentional or not. That it'll be like, for example, like Amazing has never done something.
Going to like 4 in the morning. Gonna probably go to like say 2:30. In other words, a half hour for what I've got. Sorry, just realized 2:30. People probably
Are you good?
don't see that. So
That should be
relatively late
like
for me.
no announcement.
I will
Like
give you
30
guys
minutes.
a half hour.
Oh, okay. I'm not in the Glass City call.
I hope this is plenty enough time in advance.
Oops.
It's
But
30-minute warning, anyways.
Please continue to enjoy the rest of the roleplay. Thank you for listening.
But, like, for example, I've seen, like, mages who've never cast anything before, and then suddenly they go to cast something for, like, whether it be a bit or just cuz. And I feel like magic just go, you know what? It'd be funny. Why not? And just lets it pass through.
There is the idea
Maybe I'm
that
wrong.
magic isn't everything, and because of what they take in souls, that there's a conglomerate of life energy, different experiences, different humors, different lives. Sometimes just sparks.
I don't know if it's like different elements would be like different people or different personalities, or if magic in general is just one thing and it just has multiple moods, which are the elements. There's a lot of ways you could twist it or put it.
But needless to say, there is space. There is physical space. This is proven by how the affinity circle is basically a map of the charted, I guess, realms.
Yeah.
This is an accurate map. Everything else is the heat death, or as I call it, or the edge. Nothing survives. Just nothing. This was my theory. All these lines were the corridor. Interweave, interconnect. To hold it all together lest they all spread apart.
But yeah, listen, I love it, man. It's great. I love magic.
Magic is certainly something to be proud of practicing. I mean, you get to do so many funny things.
You can do a lot of funny things, but funnily enough, the thing I kind of almost like the most is, I guess, about being a mage would be like when I get to help magic out for once instead of it helping me, like repairing ley lines or something
some
along
repair
those
work.
lines. Yeah, I've done some prep work. I like it because, like, let's say it was like a friend, right, that just gives you so much. It's kind of nice to give back every now and then. Give a little helping hand.
Thank you, Obobo, for the follow. I can see it.
Like, magic, from my understanding, will usually always sort itself out eventually. Mages, of course, can help and maybe speed up that process or make it heal in a better way, but magic usually figures itself out. Most of the time.
There was a coworker of mine that accidentally planted a farm on a ley line. Almost got arrested by the tower.
Oh my god.
I don't know how serious that is, but the fact that it happens to begin with, you know?
Oh. That is kind of funny. Why are we going over here?
I don't know, I just want to walk somewhere. I've never been over here. I used to stick to that side.
I've actually never been over here myself.
I think this is Tani's house. Has a lot of, what did they say, silver vine on it?
Yeah.
Paralytic for medicine. Never just really walked through the residential district. It's so
Maybe.
surreal. I need to keep
I
saying
do
that.
have a question.
Yes?
Would you prefer, when doing magic, to do things a simple or complex way?
It depends what the situation calls for. I use magic in my daily life when I can.
I would say, if both could provide an answer,
I would try
probably the answer
path
that would
of
both
least
suffice.
resistance, which is the easier option. Unless I need to be thorough. That's a cognito
I feel
hazard.
like some mages would... Jesus. I feel like some mages like to show off, maybe.
I've learned through my
Usually try the
life that
complicated
magic
way.
should never be used as a crutch.
That's
mainly from my own upbringings and personal.
I think Califax said
abilities.
something along the lines of, can you do this without magic? If no, then use magic. If yes, don't use magic.
Like, I'm irritated I can't run faster, and I just want to use Misty Step to get to those stairs, you know? It'd be easier, yes, but is it necessary? No.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the same thing with my invisibility. I do it mainly for the bit. It's not even really because I need to. I just do it because I think it's slightly amusing to move around invisible and pop up around people. Is it really needed? No, not at all.
Yeah, sure, let's go this way.
Oh.
It really does go this far. It's like I say, it's so surreal. None of this is real.
I feel like you can kind of see it.
Sometimes you see it. I will admit, if it's one thing Julian has pulled off, he's made a countrywide demiplane.
Yeah.
Much bigger. He's made a society in this place.
Yeah.
That it could all at one moment just... What happens if Julian dies? Does all this go with him?
Most likely.
You think he thinks about that?
I don't think he thinks he'll die.
That's hubris.
I think it's a matter of not just himself, but I don't think he thinks people would let him die.
Maybe.
Julian seems like somebody who thinks there's an answer or a way out of every situation, which can be true, sure. But sometimes things just happen, and there's not really anything you can do about it. Unfortunately.
I don't know. essentially
am I wrong?
revolves. Well, no, you're not, because that statement right there revolves into my point I made about Tama. Kept trying to figure out solutions, and when they couldn't, they just gave up entirely.
I don't know how I feel about that.
There isn't always a lot to unpack.
Well, I know how to feel about it. It's just, I'm stubborn. I don't like giving up on things, so maybe that's just me.
If we could simplify it, would be what's known as a dick move. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. View is nice. Not many clowns.
It very much is.
You know,
it's not real, but it's pretty.
Yeah. It's not real, but it's absolutely... It's idealistic. Which is the point.
I think that's what the Glass City is meant to be. It's meant to be...
Idealistic utopia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of my constructs found a lovely hidden place that nobody can get to. Sounds of rushing water, nice view of the ocean, maybe some of the sky.
Wow.
Perhaps I can
Have
show it
you
to
ever heard Riff talk about this place? And how things run and work?
He's the one. He used to be, like I said, he is one of the knights, one of the leaders of said knights. He usually keeps to himself. Though.
He always talks. He was in charge of a lot of things here, from what he said to me. And while Julian would promise, like, you don't have to pay for housing, do work, do this, he would always complain how it doesn't really work the way Julian wants, so he has to find ways around it to make it how Julian wants. Which can be annoying at sometimes from how he would describe it.
Wonderful view. This little ring of rocks there.
Think there's anything there? Or it's just there for aesthetic?
I mean, you can always look.
I could, but I'm lazy. I don't feel like going over there.
I mean, we can always continue our walk, just not on land, until the time runs out.
That is true.
Alright, I'm gonna take this slow.
I got you. Ready? Featherfall.
Alright, thank you. It's gonna take a bit.
I just cast Featherfall at the last second. That's easier for me.
Well, you cast it on me before I even jumped. Now I have to wait.
Well, because I have to touch you for it. So it'd be bad if I, like, my hand slips right before we hit the ground.
Yeah. How was your day, Stephanie?
It's good. Pretty normal. Things are finally calming down where I'm from.
Yeah. I heard from one of my constructs that was nearby during one of your situations.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies for how royalty has to work like that.
What do you mean?
Especially the Blackthorn of all people.
What do you mean?
Your arrangement.
Cough. That's retcon for now. Cough.
Ah, okay. Never mind then.
Because all of my story points, I'm basically hiatusing them.
Gotcha. About that weather, huh?
Because I just... Yeah, that weather. It's nice.
Idealistic weather.
I mean, the thing you might have heard about was like a royal family assassination attempt.
Okay, that
I'm
I
pretty
was
sure
here
that might
for.
have been big news.
That I was there for. At least the one at the Glass City.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant like it wasn't at the Glass City. It was with me, the one I was telling you about.
Oh, the poisoning. That I didn't hear about.
Yeah. So someone gifted me a tea with the Beaumont crest on it. So I thought Ava gifted me tea.
Oh.
So when I had it poured for me, when I was having a tea with her, because we have tea times like once a week or like once whatever, just to kind of chill, relax, and talk. I drank it, nearly choked to death. Ava got it out, thankfully, so we're chill. But because it had her crest, she was under investigation, which is now just figured out that it was the opposing nation that we're already almost at war with. So, you know.
If I had a gold piece for every war I was involved in, I would have 4.
But you're not involved in it. You don't have to be. Well, if you're a part of the Beaumonts, then
I have been in 4 wars.
That's true.
Umbral War, the Daedric War, the Bandit Lords War, which is of the Dominion's territory. I guess the war against the Holy Order.
This is a lot more of a normal war. Like, just normal
politics. Normal
Yeah,
politics.
it's nothing... it's not like any, like, bigger, crazy threat. It's just 2 kingdoms not liking one another.
Yeah. I think you were just a pufferfish.
Life was so much simpler.
How did you survive in the Fade Arc?
I didn't go alone. I went with Rift,
surely you have
Sylvie,
interest. Oh.
and Lumina.
All of them age 5 years. I didn't realize.
Sylvie aged 10. She
Oh.
fought a ghost. I saved her from the ghost. The ghost aged her up like 5 more.
She's an elf. She has that. And this really is just where the detail cuts off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not as deep as I
don't
thought it
think
would
it's-
be.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's really meant to come this deep. I don't think he expected anyone to.
You know, if I want, I can get you to our the funny spot.
Funny spot?
Funny spot I was talking about. Perfect hideaway.
Sure.
Alright, now this is gonna look weird, but I'm gonna alter my appearance.
Of course.
To
I gave you the water mana, so.
Yeah, this is just a one-time cast polymorph. To take on the form of she here for a second. Okay. Deck set ignition. Right. There should be a handhold on the back for you. Tell me when you're on.
Oh,
Find
I
it.
saw it. I saw it. I'm on.
Alright. We're gonna go pretty fast.
How fast?
I'm glad you asked.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
She can fly pretty fast.
Oh.
Staple enjoy.
Oh.
This is the best place to have a private conversation.
It
do say
is.
so
I
myself.
mean, who the hell can get up here?
Who the hell would think? She only found this because she was helping Ava and Taz do cliff diving off of here.
The view's not bad, too.
And like I said, got a good view. Just if you sit just close enough to the edge, you can see the moon. Just a little bit. Though you're kind of getting misted a
My
bit.
god, you can. It is very pretty.
It is. So you only have just invisibility, right? Not
What do you
actual
mean?
teleportation.
I can teleport.
Like how far?
I'm better at long teleportation than close teleportation, because I teleport with chaos magic.
I was gonna do a joke of, well, it's a shame you only know invisibility, and then I leave you here.
I can do short teleports, but they're not as good. I'm better at longer trips.
Be a mighty
No
good
way,
fishing
this
spot.
motherfucker's about to fish.
Try me.
This motherfucker really is just the Arc Angler.
Arcmonger. Well, ex-Arcmonger have to defeat
Arcmonger.
Fisher Joe. Oh no, what is it? What's his name? Bates? I think Mr. Bates.
Did this motherfucker catch the Titanic?
No, specifically the left part of it.
Oh my god.
Souls of the Innocent, my favorite.
No, this motherfucker just ate it.
There we go. It's the lamprey? Oh. Oh, that's a... I'm gonna save that.
Maybe put that back.
No, I'm gonna
Maybe put that back.
I'm gonna save this one. Goodbye, Cecilia. You've been replaced by an Eldritch Horror.
Oh my god.
Wanna have a try?
Sure. Let me try to catch my brethren.
Yeah.
Can I actually grab it?
No, but you can pretend. Just flick back and throw. It would be so funny if you caught a pufferfish.
Oh, please. Let me catch my distant cousin. Come on. Come on.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Crab.
Gimme. I eat those all the time.
So, hey, look, it's Asmodeus. Vampire crab.
Out of character, I've seen so many TikToks of IRL pufferfish eating crabs. It's brutal as fuck.
Yeah,
It's so...
they eat anything.
They do. I've seen them eat fish. Like they'll eat a fish in half, and then like the fish will try to swim away, but it can't because it's got no tail, so it just finishes in it. Like pufferfish are
like spaghetti.
brutal. Yeah, like pufferfish are fucking brutal, like eaters, because they're just like, oh my god. They're the sea's fat ass.
They're just a big bone.
Anyway. But I just have carrots. They're a good snack.
Even.
What? Shut the fuck up.
Good. I can't actually enjoy those.
You can't eat carrots?
Tieflings are obligate carnivores. We only get nutrients from meat.
Can you still eat vegetables?
Yes, but it doesn't. They don't taste too good. Like carrots are fine and all, but I wouldn't eat them just as. You should make them in like a salad or stew. Like I'll still eat cookies, but
carrots in a stew. Carrots in a stew are good.
now carrot cake. Then you got me talking.
Oh, you got me hungry. How the fuck is it doing that?
It's my fishing rod. It's magic. It's an artifact. I made it.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a
Here, I got it.
translator, not a summoner. Ooh, it's connected enough for lessons. Hey, no, stop. Stop it.
It caught something good and went, ooh! It got excited and thought there might be more here, so it tried to go again.
Yes, the funny thing about this rod is it's a translator, not a summoner. Every time it cuts a hole, it collects a little bit of realm essence every time it, like, fishes up. So currently, it's collected enough and it's going to reach another mass state, so... There we go. If this is the Umbral Sea, I don't know what is.
You're fishing in a make-believe sea.
Make-believe sea. Never go to the Umbral Sea. Never do it.
Why?
The Umbral Sea is not a sea. It is a place of damnation and madness. This is actual talk for a second.
Oh dear.
The Umbral Sea is the opposite of the Astral Sea. The complete mirror. The other side of what they say, the coin. If you heard that reference before.
I have.
There's the material plane, the Astral Sea, and the Umbral Sea. That is the coin.
Noted. Stay away from the Umbral Sea.
Yep, and that's why Umbrals are bad. Because you only see the constructs they send.
I haven't even seen those. I've heard about the Umbrals, but I haven't actually seen one.
You always need to specify Umbral construct. Because you've never seen an Umbral. There's only one documented Umbral that is humanoid, and even then it's more than likely a corrupted entity that went by the name of Tessimo. If you ever see that, man, you would run.
Understood.
Either way, we got about 3 minutes before Julian boots us all out, so...
Should probably jump. Geronimo! Blub, 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 blub.
Ross.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Glass City, once again, thank you so much for another wonderful day. This is your 2-minute warning. We're going to be wrapping things up relatively quick. I hope this has been ample time and ample opportunity for you guys to have your stories and close up your scenes. Thank you again so much for making this wonderful community what it is, and for coming together for something wonderfully simple and relaxing. Thank you all. Forever may you shine, Glass City. Thank you very much.
Alright. Just a little bit of a sprint. Won't hurt. Don't want to leave Stephanie in the ocean. faces, not smiley faces.
Oh. What happened?
Yeah, like, so as the longest running member of Waypoint here, what's your opinion on something? And I thought he was talking to someone else, and he went, no, you, mate, I'm talking to you. I'm like, am I? He's like,